What's up, y'all? It's KevMo, your solution, right? Give you some game, right? I'm to show you how to set your business up properly, man, for maximum funding, right? First thing you want to do is figure out your business name, right? You want to make sure nobody got the name, your city or state you finna register your business in, right? Once you figured out that part, you want to stay away from high risk industries such as construction, gambling, banking, etc., right? Just name a few, right? So once you figure out your business name, it's a great idea to put enterprise after your business name, management or consulting. Them are low risk industries, right? Then you want to, after that, you want to apply for EIN number, employee identification number, right? Basically, that's just a social security number for your business, right? Next, you want to get a Duns and Bradstreet number, right? You could just Google Duns and Bradstreet and you get the numbers. Basically, it's basically how you establish your credit for one of the major players in the business side, right? Once you do that, right, you want to get an NAIS code, which means the North American Industry System, right? So basically, you got to find out what your industry is so you could be labeled in the system, right? I recommend going with things like consulting, management. Once again, they are low risk industries, right? A lot of banks like to lend to low risk industries. When you invest in high risk industries, you kind of leave money on the table, right? Leave that bag on the table, right? Boom. So after you get that, right, make sure you get a professional email, right? But I ain't talking about Gmail. I ain't talking about Yahoo, Hotmail, whatever y'all guys use. I'm talking about professional email. Professional email will go something like this: your name at yourcompany.com, right? That's professional, right? Next, you want to get you a phone number, right? You want to get you a phone number. I ain't talking about no cell phone, right? No cell phones. I'm talking about a business landline number, right? So once you get the business landline number, you want to make sure you register that business landline with the 411. So when somebody Google your business in the 401 pages, it comes up. You also want to get you a business address. I ain't talking about houses. I ain't talking about because your mama got a house over there and then your granny got a house over there. No, I'm talking about a business address. And if you got to use a virtual address, right? Make sure that virtual address is listed by an industrial area where a lot of big buildings is over there. Because when the bank go to Google your company, you want it to ding right by big buildings over there, right? Next, you want to do make sure your business is registered with Google, right? You want to make sure when they Google, because they're going to Google you. When they Google your business want to come up. You want to look legit as possible, right? You definitely want to look legit, right? Also, you want to get a website, right? Because they want to see your website presence, right? Now, if you're in a high risk industry, right? Don't get up there talking. Man, if you're in construction, man, don't get up there with a lot of pictures of construction like you do constructions, man. Because you go 9 out of 10, you go leave some money on the table, right? Get one website. I'll call it a doula, man. A straight dud, right? Just for the banks, right? Because you got the opportunity to give them what website you want them to have. So you make a dud website, little plain Jane, one page, company name, logo, a little brief description. That's it, right? Next you want to do is get you a company logo. Now, you can go get you a company logo, have one made at Fiverr, freelancer, right? Got to have your company logo. So make sure you get your company logo, right? Also, you want to have a social media presence, right? So you want to go make your business account, Facebook business account, what's that, Instagram business account, right? So when they ask you what's your social media, you could just give them to them that way, you know? Then you lock down your personal credit, right? Yeah, you gotta lock down that, man. What I mean is you just freeze it. So anybody run your credit, they gotta ask you to run it. And then when it is locked and they try to run your credit, then it's going to get an alert to your phone and blocking the transaction. So you go know who running your credit, right? Because a lot of these people they kind of run your credit. They might tell you they ain't gonna run your credit, but sometimes they do. So you always want to word of advice, you always want to keep your credit locked anyway. You know what I mean? And Once you got those things in order, you can start building. You can start the build out process now. You know what I mean? So now you're looking stable. Now you're looking like a real legit business with the setup I just gave you. You know what I'm saying? So look, you always gotta have your paperwork in order, man. Especially when you want to try to get maximum funding, have your paperwork in order, man. And that's just a free game, man. To give you a breakdown what your business should look like on paper. When you going in the bank to get these high price loans, they're gonna Google you. They definitely gonna look you up. You gotta think about it, man. Would you want to lend to somebody that say they're a business, but they registered at mommy house? Come on, man. You gotta think like them, man. What type of person would you want to lend to? Would you give a person a job? They came in without a suit, man. Had a tank top on and basketball shorts. Would you hire that guy? The guy ain't serious, man. If he ain't come prepared, he ain't serious, man. He ain't come dressed to impress, then he ain't serious, man. The same thing goes with your business, man. Your business got to be dressed to impress, man. So when them underwriters looking at your business profile, man, they going through them things. They checking off a checklist, man. They want to know all these, and they definitely looking you up because they definitely want to know who they giving their money to, and if this is a legit business, man. So look, man, I just gave you some game, man. Man, have your paperwork in order is the most important part, man. Get your paperwork in order, man. I'll see you on the next one.